Your body drive me crazy. Your body need a license fit. Your body are too tight beneath. Anybody who got eyes can't see. She just wanna dance and tease. She just wanna dance and tease.
Hey honey child, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're here for the first time, honey child, you're welcome. Just don't forget to click on that subscribe button, that post notification button, so that you can be notified every time honey posts a video. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much, guys, for coming back to watch yet another video. I really do appreciate you. I really do appreciate you, and I really do love you. Yo, Nyakutanda. Yo, I love you guys. Yo, I love you. I love you, Lord Sana. Yo. So anyway, without wasting much of your time, let's talk about today's video. In today's video, like the title says, we're going to be talking about the cost of living here in China. This video is going to be in two parts. I'm going to first talk about the cost of living here in China as a student, and the cost of living here in China as a worker, an English teacher in my city. So this one is specifically for in Changchun, because every city, every tier of a city, there is first tier, second tier, third tier, usually maybe fourth, I'm not sure. They have different living standards. So the first one, this one, for the students, I was staying in a second tier city. And this one, the worker I'm living in, is it a third tier? Because kind of here it look like village, but it's not village. Anyway, so if you feel like this is information that is essential to you and you want to know, please watch until the end, and honey, share this video with somebody that would like to know. And without wasting much of your time, honey, let's get right into today's video, shall we? Like I said, we're going to talk about the student first. So when I was living in Hangzhou as a student and I was studying at Zhejiang University, per month my parents would send me money ranging from $100 to maybe $250. This money is money that you use, is allowance, money that you use for your grocery, because obviously your accommodation is already paid, your school fees is already paid. All this money, you use it for groceries, because groceries you buy by yourself, or maybe you want to eat at the canteen. Even at the canteen, you pay for the food. It's not like boarding school where you pay school fees. School fees also comes with food. No. So it comes with that money that I'm saying, $100 to $250 is for groceries, electricity, transportation, maintenance, you get. So this money, you use it for everything. And if you're not big on going out, if you're not a person that goes out clubbing, goes out, chills with friends, and the movers and the shakers, and you're not in that public eye like that, I feel like $150 is enough, you get. And also, if you're living off campus, prices may be a bit higher. You might not even, this range is for somebody that stays in dormitory. If you're staying outside, it's a different thing, because you need to pay rent and you need to pay bills, and bills that are incurred when you're living on campus are very cheap as compared when you're living outside on your own. It tends to be really expensive. So let's distribute the prices, because I wrote the notes here on a little book. You know me, I'm not gonna come up here and say my own nonsense. So for groceries, usually I used to use groceries maybe 300 RMB to 500 RMB. This is slightly maybe $51 to $75. This is the money that I used to use for groceries, and ranging on your needs per month, because every month you cannot buy maybe tissue. If you buy in bulk like I do, maybe I buy 10 kgs of rice. I know that for 2 months I am good on rice. I'm not buying rice. If I buy toiletries, so there are benefits of buying things in bulk, because you get extra change. Maybe electricity is like 70 yuan, which is like $10. Sorry guys. Yeah, maybe it's $10 per month. And sometimes you find that it does not even get to 70 quite, you get, because That's about the same amount that I pay for electricity in this house that I'm staying. Of course, because I share, so it's split. I share the house, so it's like a split bill kind of situation. So and also for water. For water, they at my university they charge. They used to charge at the end of a semester, and the semester is 3 months. So after every 3 months, I used to pay 60 RMB. 60 RMB is slightly less than $10. It's below $10 because I said 70 RMB. It's $10, even above, even more. I don't know the rate right now because when I wrote this note, maybe it was way back. You get. Also for transport money, you just need 100 kwai. 100 kwai is 15 US dollars, 15 US dollars. And that 100 kwai, if you put it in your bus card or your metro card, you can, sorry, you put it in your metro card, your bus, and anything, it just deducts because the bus around here, you find that a bus might cost 1 kwai, which is less than $1. It's less than even 5 rand. It's less. It's very less. You get. So you find buses are just 1 kwai or 2 kwai, and it's not that thing of like distance. No, even if it's you are going at the end of the bus, you just pay the same amount. Even long distances, even when you're traveling for like 3 hours, no, like for 1 hour, 2 hours in a bus, it's just the same price. Okay, so altogether, you find that everything that I just mentioned in the grocery, the electricity, the water, and also the transport, if okay, and also braiding your hair. Doing your hair in Hangzhou, it really ranged from 120 RMB to 150. Yeah, there are people that charge 300 RMB and stuff like that. But I usually go to the affordable ones because you're a student and you must be big on saving money because you never know when you get an emergency. So even from that your allowance, you can always save, you get. So altogether, calculating all that money that I mentioned to you from the groceries, it summed up to 800, 850, 900 RMB, which is equivalent to 125. That's why I was saying if you're not big in going out, 150 will do, or even 200 will do, because the rest of the money now is just money in your pocket. If you want to go out with friends, if you are chilling and you want to just bring something, not going empty-handed, that comes out in hand. Okay, or maybe you want to buy clothes, but I don't believe everybody buys clothes every month. I'm not saying, because some people do it, but people are different and pockets are different, and even money that's given to people is also different. So, and also another thing is Wi-Fi. For me in Hangzhou, Wi-Fi was 10 kwai, guys. I'm not even lying to you. They would link the broadband from my SIM card number, and that SIM card, they would just deduct 10 yuan every month. But now staying, okay, which is really affordable because it's unlimited. Every month 10 kwai, every month 10 kwai, and you find that a month has 12 months, and a year has 12 months, sorry, and it's 120 RMB, which is 22 US dollars per year for Wi-Fi, you get. So there is that for the student. Now I am moving over to the employee, cost of living as an employee, and this is cost of living as an employee in Changchun, because that's where I'm working. I work, you get. So obviously I am living in an apartment that is provided by the company, of course, because your child, it's wild out there. If it's COVID and you don't have money for rent, so I selected that. No, a company provided by the an apartment provided by the company is just the safest thing to do. And if you are going to look at contracts, I suggest you do also that. And the only thing that I do here is pay for utilities. Utilities is gas, water, and electricity. Those are the only costs that I incur in living in this house. The rent is none of my business. I do not handle that one. All I have is, I just know that it's taken care of. I have a place to stay. So that being said, gas, guys, gas here is expensive. When we moved into this house, I think we moved in February. And when we got in, gas was paid for 50 kwai. Obviously, it was cleared for 50 kwai. When you enter, there's already money in the gas. Until today, I trust you me, we haven't paid gas. And today is like we're in August. We're already end of August, and from February, guys, it's been deducting that money. You get water, of course, water. I don't know if it's this house. The previous house that I used to stay, water was just, but in this house, water bill comes nicely. Or maybe it's because also we use too much water. We just be showering, we just be cooking, we just be I washing, especially laundry in this house. Everybody does laundry every week in this house. So and electricity is reasonable because I also pay the same electricity that I use 70 quite that I pay for the. I even feel like I pay less in this house. Like I pay less. I pay like 50 quite per month for electricity, and it's cheap. But for water I also pay. I pay 70 because last month's bill was 75 each because we are two in this house. It's a two-bedroom house, so yeah, like that. So another thing, but if you are renting an apartment, if you're living in Changchun, rent here starts from 150 to maybe like 400 RMB, which is reasonable compared, because in Hangzhou, when you find a house that is 150, not 150, sorry, 1,500 to 4,000. Apartments here range from 1.5 to 4,000, and it's really reasonable because in Hangzhou, 400 was an apartment for a 3-bedroom house, and me paying this 1.5 in a 2-bedroom house is like, because I don't get. I don't get. So being said, 1.5 is around $221, and 4,000 is around 590, like $600 per month. So yeah, then bills. So imagine opting for this and you're in lockdown, you are in a pandemic, and you don't have money. Where is this rent money coming from? So okay, now I'm gonna get into the bills for me. Personally, me, I don't need much. I'm a very minimalistic person. I do not spend a lot of money, and I budget. Like, I'm good when it comes to budget. So for my groceries, they are slightly up because I tend to eat a lot, and when you have money, you just be buying also nonsense things. But for groceries, for me, it ranges from 118 US dollars to maybe 177, because I round it off, like maybe 800 RMB to 1.2, and sometimes it doesn't even reach that money, you get, because it depends. I don't buy groceries like every month. Like I said, I buy things in bulk. So if I'm buying food stock, I buy 10 kg of rice, 10 kg, like 5 kg spaghetti, things, those solids that don't rot, I buy in bulk. And also meat you just put in the freezer. But I don't buy meat, a lot of meat that will maybe last me for 3 to 4 months. No, I just buy meat that lasts me maybe 1.5 months or maybe 2 months. That's it. And maybe and also toiletries. If I'm buying shower gels, I buy 2 or 3 bottles shower gel, like that. Colgate tissues, just the same. So maybe you find that in this month I may be focusing on toiletries only, or another month I'm focusing on solid. It's good. Guys, I need to see the time. Okay, we're good. So for bills, for electricity, I have already said 50 kwai, water 70 kwai. It's just 15 US dollars, 15, and also gas, guys, is $5 for the whole month. Maybe for the whole 3 months, you just pay $5. And Wi-Fi is $35 for 3 months here. And transport, I use 30 US dollars because I go to work, and my mode of transport, because I don't drive and I don't have a scooter, and here in the city having a scooter is dangerous, so I'm like, I'm not gonna indulge in that. But in Hangzhou, I did have a scooter, which made my transport money a bit lesser, because I used to just drive my e-bike to and from everywhere I want to go. Maintenance, clothes, outing, groove, that one just depends on the season. Sometimes me and my friends, we party hard. Another month we don't party at all, we just chill at home. It just depends. So altogether, that's why I said I use maybe 800 to 1.2 in a month. This is the cost of living. For me, everybody's cost of living is different depending on their salary, how affluent they are, and their needs, etc. Priorities also, it just depends. So yeah, this is it. This is the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Do not forget to hit on that subscribe button, share button, comment guys, comment, like guys, so that my videos can be put on suggested videos and I gain traction. I am trying guys to be consistent. I'm trying guys. The least you can do is help me guys, help me make this money, help me make this bag, you get. Anyway, that's the end. I love you guys. Bye.